Hello, I'm Nava. Welcome to my channel. This month, I'm participating in the Three Blind Mice's Truck the Wasteland challenge. I admit, I cheated on this one. I decided to finish and submit a build that I had already started on. I gave this Hot Wheels 1949 Ford F1 a red and black paint scheme a few months ago, but I didn't get around to finishing the build at the time and I put it on the back burner. Fast forward to March and I'm out of the country. I've brought some of my die casts, I'm editing my March build videos, and I'm considering what to do for Truck the Wasteland. I see the large paint chips on this truck that resulted from carrying it in a plastic bag with a bunch of other castings. I see them as perfect rust spots, and I think, why not finish that for Truck the Wasteland? Next time I had the chance, I went out and bought scissors, glue, and some nail polish to use as paint. I also discovered these long plastic coffee stirring spoons and used those for most of the fabrication on this build. I used my scissors to notch out parts of the wheel wells to accommodate the main weapon structure. I ultimately turned this into a claw truck. I used some toothpicks in the construction of the claw arm, the claw, and a floor winch for the claw cable. I used this Revell precision saw to cut grooves in the chassis for remounting the wheels. I made the harpoon gun out of rolled paper, a toothpick, and some tape, and used a paper clip for a bull bar. The toothpick in the bull bar is an anchor for the harpoon cable. I used paper clip coatings and tape to make a minigun and mounted that to the hood with a toothpick. Once the glue dried on all of that, I painted it black and added gold dry brushing to serve as a base for rust tones. When I was shopping for paint, I made the mistake of not reading the label on the rust paint closely. As a result, I ended up with this thin-ass wash that needs a heavy application to show up correctly. On account of that, I had to make this black-silver mix to base coat my rust spots with. I used this random piece of pink tubing for the claw and harpoon cables. Any of you who've watched my Three Blind Mice Gaslands bus build video will recognize this group livery. Like the Midge Toy Greyhound bus and unbranded fighter jet that I built for that challenge, this truck belongs to a Scarlet Annie-inspired team called the Flying Monkeys. Their aesthetic is inspired in part by the Flying Monkeys biker gang from The Wiz, especially in the personnel uniforms. Here's a look back at what I started with. First, a normal Hot Wheels 1949 Ford F1 with purple and white paint scheme, then a red and black base painting job on the truck with some transport damage. And here's what it looks like now. A Flying Monkeys claw truck named Rock Lobster. Here's an edit of it with my other Flying Monkeys vehicles. Although I really wish I'd bought an opaque rust paint, I enjoyed this build and I'm proud of how it turned out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the other challenge participants and the Three Blind Mice's challenge recap video. Until next time, this is Nava Auto saying goodbye.